definitely worked the Pancake House. I misquoted.
IHOP?
Not IHOP.
It was just a Pancake House.
This is one on Broadway?
Yes, sir. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
So
you was flipping or you was serving?
I actually was
and that sounds like a drug reference.
It sure did. It was
Red August is loving this. No, I didn't wear a beeper while I was working.
Flipping, were you flipping pancakes?
No, I wasn't.
Or were you serving pancakes? I guess that still sounds kind of drug referencey.
I wasn't flipping anything, sir.
I got the cops called on me there once.
What you do?
Threw some stuff away in the dumpster that we weren't supposed to, I guess. I don't know. You know how you're not supposed to use commercial dumpsters?
At all.
We just threw like a whole computer away.
That was cool.
People do it. I mean, I've done it.
I mean,
I'd do it again.
We did it, and then we went in and ate. Yeah. And then...
So you'd have been cool if you just left.
Yeah, it was just one of those things like, yeah, we're just trying to make sure that... It was the guy that showed up was Stan. I think the guy that was the white dude that used to be at Anderson High School. I think his name was Stan. One of the white officers that was always at the high school. But,
the only Stan I know that was at our school.
Maybe it wasn't
black.
Stan. I don't know. I don't even.
But anyway, when I was working at the Waffle House or in the original Pancake House, whatever you want to call it, I was a bus boy, so I had the dirtiest job in America. Clean the tables off,
just like
clean the bathroom,
up the floors of a stripper place, huh?
Yeah, it was pretty bad. But that's how I saved
up. You didn't try to move
money.
up to maybe washing lettuce?
I didn't do fries and none of that. I got to eat for free, though. We'll say that. Yeah. It made me a plate in the morning.
Made you a plate. Huh? They made you a plate? Wow. You didn't even get to make your own plate?
No, I told them what I wanted to do, and they made that mug.
That sounds like a hostage situation.
Bro, the food was good,
we're
though.
hook you up a plate.
Yeah.
That's back when I was like playing JV, so the guys that was working in the kitchen was like, I saw you playing last night. Yes, that means I'm going to get free food.
Got you some sausage links.
That was
what's up, man?
Strips.
You try to make me a dope dealer. Now we talking about sausage links. What's up,
You work
bro?
at the Pancake House.
I mean, that's what they had. You could get links or patties, right?
It's 2023. Maybe I'm being sensitive. I'm
You
sorry.
are.
Hold up. Now, was that your first like?
He's a little ashamed.
Job.
I see.
Don't do that. Don't do that.
He knows this is the first time you've heard about him working at the Pancake House.
But normally people would be like, yo, man, what type of stuff did you get? Did you get a nice big breakfast? What you get? Sausage links?
Big breakfast.
I mean, it's breakfast
Did
food.
you get some flapjacks?
I asked you if you cooked the pancakes. Then I asked you if you were getting sausage links and bacon strips.
What was you gonna say, Jay Moore?
I was gonna say, like, was your first job where you had to fill out paperwork?
I
think you found out about FICA.
I found out the hard way. I think I was 15.
Did you keep your first $1?
I didn't. My cousin did that, but I didn't.
No, because I would cut grass and get a little money.
That didn't count though. I ain't had to fill out the
then
paperwork.
I'd work for like my dad's company.
Yeah.
And that didn't. I was just
they
don't
fill
count.
out the paperwork for that.
But
here, boy, we're gonna give you some money.
That's where you got the snacks with the glitter and stuff when you bit into
damn
it.
straight.
Yeah.
At one point they actually they tried to put out some Skittles with basically some glitter on them, and it just never made it to market.
Mm-hmm.
No, my first job was at Hardee's.
I ain't mad at that. Hardee's breakfast is fire.
Yeah, but this is back.
I'm sorry, they don't pay us, but
this was back when they wasn't just doing remember when they brought the $6 burger? This is when they was still trying to sell chicken and
yeah, they had the chicken, they had the fixins bar.
Yeah, they was doing a lot. Now
they still had the raisin biscuits.
Oh yeah,
remember they gave the California raisin toys out? Or who's old enough?
That was in the 80s.
Yeah,
I used to collect the mugs. Me and my
everybody
pops
did.
So that was my first job, and I'm just like now. To the point where I'm seeing my friends, their kids are getting their first job. I said, and they're recording it, because people record everything now.
Yeah.
And, my homegirl recorded her daughter, going in for her first little job. I said, make sure you have that camera on when she opens that check for the first time.
Bruh.
And she see, wait a minute, they take out what for what now?
Bruh, I used to look
all your little money.
I used to look so dingy with that apron on and holding the bus tray, bruh, walking around cleaning up after people. Man, that mug was bad.
I used to walk in there and request just sit and drink water and spill it so he'd clean it up.
Yeah, syrup stains all on you.
Dripping. It's syrup on his mouth.
Yeah.
I hated that job. Working at Hardee's, boy, I hated that job.
I worked at Wendy's and was my first job.
Alone, that's pretty bad, man.
I worked at Wendy's for a year and a half. 2 years.
Yeah, I worked there for
fast food jobs is trash.
Honestly, but you know what? I think everybody
we all done been through it at least
everybody
once.
should have it. I think every kid should have to have a fast food job. It humbles
and it's
you.
got to be a trash. I'm talking about, like you said, the experience
I never
with
worked
the check.
fast food. I worked Ponderosa.
That's close enough. That's close enough. What was you doing?
Ponderosa not trash though.
But what were you doing up at the Ponderosa?
Yeah. Did you have a beeper?
Yes.
Okay.
How do you think he paid the beeper bill? He worked at Ponderosa.
Yeah, I worked at Ponderosa. So at one point at Ponderosa, I was a busboy, and then I used to put the salad bar together, and then I was a server.
Important.
Oh,
Salad bar is important.
Yeah. But we didn't have anybody make our plate for us. We could make our own plate and eat it.
I would take chicken home.
I definitely would take
still-
chicken home
you
at
still take chicken
Ponderosa.
Yeah, I sure did.
Ponderosa used to have some good wings.
Facts.
And good sirloin tips back in the day too.
Yeah, man. That's something I don't even. Is there anywhere now that serves sirloin
Good sirloin tips, yeah.
Hey, be clear.
Actually, Texas Roadhouse.
Okay.
Be clear. Ponderosa's chicken wings was fire.
They were.
No,
Anybody in the
So
country
was
that don't know.
Ryan's. Ryan's was the first spot I knew that had chicken wings on the bar.
Ponderosa's was different though. Them hit.
They
different.
was. They was crunchier than the ones at
It was
Ryan's.
salty as hell.
Yeah.
That would
They
concern.
had that seasoning.
That would
on there.
concern me now.
In my
At
old
the-
age,
yeah,
definitely. Yeah,
Back then, I didn't care. Give me
Nah,
20
he
of
was
them
tearing
wings.
them
Yeah, let me get a bucket
a
of
whole
ranch.
a whole bag of them. Tell you, that's how you send them home.
No,
They
I
send
know.
them home in that bag. They fold over on
Folded
the top.
crispy at the top. Yep.
No.
Whole bag of them wings.
I
For
remember
real.
when I remember when a coworker tried to get me to rob the place that I was working at.
Wow.
He brought me
What
into
type
the,
of person?
brought me
type-
into the freezer, and he's like, "Hey man, I think it'd be pretty easy to rob this place. You want to do it sometime?" I was like, "Yeah, no, I'm cool."
You trying
But,
to get me to jail, brother?
Somebody we went to high school. Somebody you know.
Did he end up robbing?
We'll wait till off air before
robbing and stealing.
yeah.
Maybe just not there.
Don't
No,
advocate it.
or a robber,
A robber,
killing.
yeah.
Yeah, nothing like that happened.
Oh, yeah.
But
No.
I worked there for. I mean, yeah, it was.
You know what it does? It makes you never want to eat at the place where you work.
See, I never saw anything crazy
I
that
didn't
would
either.
turn me off from.
No, I mean it's not. But
from
just,
where I was working at. But
it
I've
was
heard
not
horror
because it was
stories. though.
dirty. It was just because I was like, nah, man.
Because
I
y'all
I know
know
what I used to do.
Oh man,
So you know how it would be people birthdays. I used to give them these little cakes. There was a whole
is
freezer,
really
walk-in refrigerator full of. I would just eat them. That's all.
I
I'm
used
gonna
to-
take me one of these cakes home and then
Right.
eat it.
It got to the point. I used to
somebody
work.
birthday cake, bro.
It was anybody's birthday cake. So whatever day it was just my birthday, and I would just eat a cake.
and right across from Hardee's was the Orange Julius, and I was thinking, man,
Man, I love orange.
I need to get a
Julius.
job
miss
over
that.
there. They ain't doing shit.
I miss a strawberry orange Julius.
I mean, like,
What
I had to
time?
deal-
What time is it?
I had to
Mark
do-
that time.
Yeah,
I had to
that
deal
time.
with serving people chicken and curly fries and all that.
Yeah.
All what they
Walking
sell
out
there.
smelling like grease.
All they served over there was Orange Julius.
Yeah.
Half the day they weren't even doing nothing.
Your feet be all slippery from walking through that kitchen.
Mm-mm.
I
All that
worked.
grease on the floor.
I worked front register, and I was very. Every once in a while, I'd work like grill or something like that. But I was like,
Yeah, I was on register.
How would you greet your customers at the register?
"What do you want?"
What the hell do you say?
These
Hello?
kids nowadays, they don't even greet you. They just
Hello?
look at
They
you.
just look at you. Look,
And be like,
What you want, bro?
You gonna order.
What do you want, bro?
They don't say thank you, nothing.
mm-mm. No, because I know. Because look,
Ingrates,
when
man.
I get paid way more than I did.
Yeah.
Hey, yo, that's
I
two
made
that's
$7.25 an hour.
Man,
That's
my
too-
first job,
oh
I made
wow, I made
$5.75.
$4.50.
bro. That's so 2023. What do you want, bro? Like that's the
What
customer
you want,
service.
fam?
Mad at you
Fam, what
because you
want?
came to get some food. Like you work here, not me.
Bro, hurry up, bro. Like that's 2023. Non-customer service.
No,
ass.
like-
You know
This is-
what? The cool thing about like the stuff now is like you go into McDonald's, you can literally just walk into the kiosk and just order your stuff. And they
I don't
hand
want
it
to
you.
order my own stuff.
I do.
at the kiosk.
Why
I
you get
do.
so mad?
Because man, they're
Bro wants as
literally-
little human
they're
interaction as
literally
possible.
making me order
That's
my
true.
own food. I'm not getting paid for it. I feel the same way about Walmart's. Walmart's now majority
Self-checkout.
check yourself out.
Mhm.
I don't work here.
And
They
you
got
know-
So
60
if I walk out of here with something I didn't pay for,
no, they got them
don't be
cameras,
mad.
dog.
Bro,
I
they
saw
got
they
60,
always
they
got
got
cameras.
65 vacant registers and 2 self-checkout joints on the end of each one.
no, they got about 10
great.
self checkouts now.
Now I don't have to talk to people.
Well, yeah.
Except if you buy some cold medicine or some liquor, then you got.
Oh, you gonna have to talk to
Yeah.
somebody for that.
Mhm.
Yeah.
Nah, I'll just walk around.
Now be people, them old folks, they be in there mad that they got to check themselves out.
Yeah,
Oh, but let me tell you something. Like this is how you know.
the same people that don't know how to turn their phone on.
Yeah,
Yeah.
different
How do I
places
text?
in the world are just. I remember I was in Dallas with my buddy. We were getting ready for this party.
Oh, you balling?
No, not at all.
Oh, okay.
And you know how up here, if you swipe anything liquor related, you know
Yeah.
they got to come over there, check
Show
your
the
IDs, might scan it.
Yeah.
Mhm.
depending on how thorough they want to get. We scanned some beer.
Yeah.
And it was just like, all right, your total is. I don't know if they still do it like that. This was like several years ago, but I was like, couldn't believe it.
I tell you more, trying to get
Kids know
fired.
about that spot. They be going there getting 24 packs all the time.
Yeah.
Nothing worse than a person working the self-checkout area and not being able to keep up with, you have to wait with the light flashes and you got to wait till the person comes around. Nothing worse than somebody that just takes their time on that and it take 30 minutes for it to get around there.
They had to put all those audit because y'all was in there stealing.
Yeah.
Stealing.
I used to steal all the time at Wendy's.
I think that's part of working in fast food is just seeing what you can take home.
I've known you a long time. You've been a thief at multiple locations, I think.
Yeah, I have.
Yeah.
At least
That's
two.
all right, though. You changed, though. I know both of them, actually.
At least two. Yeah.
Long used to be a crook back in the 90s, the early 2000s.
I mean, the thing is like it wasn't just me that was. There was a legit time in one of these places where they're like, "Are you part of an organization?" And I was like, "No," but I also know of like 5 other people that are doing the same thing. But I didn't say that.
He's about to turn.
No, he wasn't. Terry's a snitch. Lone is not a snitch. Terry's a rat. Not according to the people now.
Yeah.
It's according to our followers. Terry's the
put
rat,
that
not
out
Lone. Yeah, not Terry. Not in real life.
He was like, "Do you know about these other people?" I was like, "What are you talking about? I'm just going through some stuff."
"Oh man,
Yeah.
I got caught.
I'm depressed.
But the Wendy's
I like
thing,
to steal.
we all used to steal food, and there was a handful of us that used to just like we knew what the
Say more. Why you
we knew
laughing,
what the
bro?
we knew what the costs were. So people would walk up and just hand us money. We would just give them the thing, and keep the money.
Yeah.
Hey, Red August, what's the statute of limitations on
don't
working
know.
at Wendy's?
This is in the '90s, so I mean,
Yeah, I'm not trying to be funny, but I did that too. If you come in and you want fries and a burger, just give the money to me.
if you give me exact change, thank you.
Especially,
I ain't gonna hold you, though.
No, because if you came in a certain time, I knew we was gonna throw the food away anyway.
I ain't gonna hold you though. Having a friend
I'll sell it to you direct.
as a high school
Cut out the
student.
middleman.
Listen, we had a code. So my homie
I only get
worked.
paid every 2 weeks. I got needs.
My homie worked at KFC, right? And back then they used to have these chicken wraps called the Twister wraps. They were so good. So we would just walk in and do like this.
Mm-hmm.
He already knew what was going on. Bag full of twisters, fries, whatever. He just handed it over the counter.
Yep.
Walk right
Oh,
out.
you know
that was a
How much
symbol.
we can get out, bro? Yep.
You know
That
it
was
was
a
bad.
symbol?
It was just this.
You know what's
Twister
bad?
time. It's Twister time.
I remember I had a homie that worked at Taco Bell, but his friends weren't all that smart because they would whisper into the speaker. Hey, let me get 2 churritos. It's like you whisper into a microphone, we can all hear you.
Right.
Yo, I'm about to walk into a KFC and be like,
Nah, they don't got the Twister no
No,
more.
no,
man.
and your
Let's see
man's
what I
and them
can
have
get
to be
from that.
back there.
Yeah.
a bag of Twisters do sound good
Man,
though.
man.
We was young back then. You could eat the whole bag and
I'm
just
telling
not
you.
gain no weight.
Man, we would take it back to the crib, play video
Smash.
games, smoke a little bud, eat Twisters.
Listen, man, as a kid, if you got a homie that works in any type of fast food situation, that was the play back then.
Because you
That
know, I
was the play.
had another older homie. He worked at the Foot Locker.
Oh, I got one of them stories too.
Ooh, buddy.
Check out this lick. Go ahead with yours.
No, I was just saying, like, I don't look. All I know is I was like, I don't know how I got these Nikes for only $42.
Man.
I got them.
I would get Nikes for free, $99. I would walk into the finish line, Foot Locker, whatever, and just try on the shoes. Try the shoes on. You bring out a bag, slide it to me. I put my old shoes in the bag and walk out.
I'm surprised any of these places are still open
we setting
now.
bad examples. We
Hey,
setting
you
bad
can't do
examples
that no
right
more.
now.
No,
This is a different time.
Now
This is
the
That was
cameras-
similar to my scheme. That
Oh, scheme.
yeah, it was a scheme.
Yo, I used to love the D boys
It
that
was
would come into my
it was a
finish
mess.
line.
It was a
Yeah.
mess. We had we weren't an organization, but we were an organization.
I had a little organization, little operation too at
was
LS
like-
Airs.
Look, I mean, it was like 6 or 7 of us,
Hey, yo,
and we
Spoken-
all knew what was going
Spoken
on.
Thought said y'all were bad kids.
Hey, I wasn't really bad. I just like to have
Look, if
nice
they'd have paid us
things.
a living wage, we wouldn't
Yeah.
have to do all
Exactly.
this.
Hey, yo.
You paying me
Hey, listen,
$7 an hour
When I worked at Airs, so I'm working around all this fly polo, Tommy,
Yeah,
Nautica.
yeah.
Can't even afford it.
Well, I made a way to afford it.
That's what I mean.
Hey, Red August. Why you shaking your head,
Gas
Red August?
watches, man. I was fly.
Fossil.
Hey.
Nice fossil watch,
I'm
probably.
telling
Hey, Red August, how could he cop that back there?
Easy.
I feel you.
It's easy. It's nothing.
Look, and they had, first of all,
Don't
LS
do
Airs,
crime.
if it was anything like, because, you know, before they changed it all to famous or Macy's. It was Famous Bar. You used to be able to just take clothes you didn't even buy from there and just get the money.
Man, Levi's had a thing. I don't know if they still do, but Levi's would take back any old pair of Levi's. You can get a new pair of Levi's. They still do it? Yeah, so my buddies, I just like bring Levi's and I give you a new pair. Simple as that. That was my easy way of giving back to the people. Right.
Oh, that's how you gave back.
It was I gave back.
Well, no, I mean, because it was
we were the early anti-capitalists.
Yeah,
you know,
which you could steal from Famous Bar. Take the stuff home and bring it back and get the cash.
Let me ask you
They had to stop that system.
So
they was just letting people. It was terrible. I was like, how do you stay in business doing this?
I got propositioned to do a lot of crime at Finish Line, but I chose not to do it.
Let me ask you this.
One of them.
Yeah, I was.
If us at the table were doing stuff like this, right?
Yeah.
We weren't the only ones.
At all.
Absolutely not.
So, and they were all these companies that we're talking about, they are still thriving today.
Exactly.
So what does that tell you?
They had insurance on those type of situations.
Yeah.
It's called shrinkage. Loss prevention.
And it's called capitalism.
It's definitely called capitalism.
Exactly.
Yeah, I'm talking about thriving though.
I was definitely fly working at Ayers in high school.
Hey, yo, Mike, man, I'm saying though, like they got a back door, like
Polo, Tommy, Nautica, you name it.
I know them Jays came in today. This one I've been Finish Line in college.
Bro, I will have that rugby.
You were the type of dude to be like, hey, I'm gonna try to sell you some sneaker cleaner. You trying to do the upgrades?
Oh, when I saw the D boys, we getting wristband. This is back when the jerseys popped off.
You're supposed to take it.
Yeah, no. What I used to sell was
first of all, you're supposed to let them have it.
But bro, I turned into a stylist. I'd be like, look. So they'd be like, man, it's a party tonight, man. I'm trying to get right. I said, bet. Let's get this Pistol Pete Maravich jersey, the lime green joint from when he was with the Hawks.
Got him a couple headbands.
Let's get the headband, the wristband. I need you to get a 6XT to stick out underneath the jersey.
Under his eye.
Put a Band-Aid under your eye. We're going to get you some laces, some cleaner, all that type of stuff. So I got all of my extra stuff for the week just by when the D-boys come in. They come to the register. They got to count it. One here and one there. They spend $400 or $500 and just walk out smelling like weed. I'm like, well, goals. Got my goals for the week. Cool.
How much did that pay you in bonus?
The bonus was I got a cut.
Half of a hamburger.
I know.
Yeah,
right?
wasn't enough.
It's like they gave y'all a pizza.
I might have got if I got enough of the D boys to come in, I might have got about 55, 60
See,
bucks.
that's why I had to do what I had to do to get my rugby. Because that wasn't okay.
You know what I'm saying? At least I got to be able to write my name on the J's when they came in and get my box secured. I did get that.
Well, I never had a problem getting J's back then, though.
Well, you had a beeper.
Back when I worked,
everybody had a beeper.
half my friends worked at McDonald's, and they got all their meals free, and we didn't. Even when we would come in and open in the morning after we would get ready,
They made y'all pay for y'all meals?
we had to pay for everything that we.
Oh, that's
had,
trash.
Damn that.
So it was like 50% off or something, but still.
But that's why make you a plate.
I used to come in and make I used to make my own, so I would get
It'd be like, look. Okay.
So you have the single patties.
The ones that they made chili with.
Well, you have singles and you have juniors, right? The big ones and small one. I used to take a junior patty and smash it into a single patty.
Look out now.
So that they wouldn't.
Technically, no.
Right? So I got myself a 1.5 joint or whatever.
Double.
Look at Lone Look at Lone cheat the system.
Put some butter on there and fry
Some butter?
Some butter on the buns.
Okay.
On
the bun.
See, the butter part is that's privilege. You
on
put
the grill
butter
with
on
some
the
cheddar
bun.
cheese.
Bacon.
Jay Moore, black
ton
folks.
of bacon.
Jay Moore, black folks couldn't put.
He's the one that
butter
invented
on
the
the bun.
Baconator before the Baconator came out.
I was definitely doing it before that. Yeah.
Getting over on the man, huh?
Not with that. I mean, it was half of a patty. I mean, what are we talking about?
Yeah, Dave wasn't missing nothing.
If we wanted something to drink, they had these.
He wasn't missing.
We had these little fake cups. They weren't even cups. They're just they're like, yeah, you can have this much drink.
Your little
They
ration.
sound cheap than
They
a
gave
mug.
you a little ration
Yeah.
cup.
Like, all right.
I had
They was giving you cups like they was in life when they was spooning
Pretty much.
the water out. That's crazy, bro.
I had somebody I knew who worked at Six Flags amusement park.
Now that's a plug.
Now, what he was doing, he was just taking money out the register.
Yeah, that's a little extra.
But this is what happened. They would search him.
They was patting your boy down.
Yeah, but they
Put it in his butthole.
They didn't.
Oh my god.
Nothing.
Hey, Red August, edit that out. Edit that out.
Cut a slit at the front of his shoe, and that's where he would take and put the money.
Clever.
He's smart.
Yeah.
You still know this guy?
Look, man, I'm not trying to get
Oh,
nobody.
you right.
If he had a nobody ideas had back then, he would
True.
been
You could have put it in the pocket.
So
Sure, indeed.